Alright, we've got another Z900 video for you today. So I'm sure all you can see on my screen protector is kind of peeling off. Well, we got a brand new one from Nanoglass, so we'll be putting on that later today, but we're just in a parking garage right now, so I don't know if it's dusty in here or whatever, if there's particles around here, so I'm just gonna do that later. Just know that is something you can already do for this dash display. Get one. Have you seen people with a dash that's just all scratched up, and they go on the freeway all the time, and it's a result of all those harsh winds and stuff in the air. So I wanted to keep this thing nice. I've had this protector on for basically about a year, and underneath, it's just beautiful. It's still beautiful under there, and that's what I want to keep. Let's, preserve this bike. So let's get started on how to maneuver through this dash display. If I hold this right button, boom, bam, I can change it to white. How cool is that? I prefer the all blacked out look. You have full availability on changing your power, your traction control, and there's a nice little light up here that says, hey, if it's on or off, which is really cool, really nice. Obviously, the gear selection is just, that display is so nice. The Z900 will sometimes have a couple false neutrals, is what our community will kind of call it. So sometimes you don't press down hard enough or kick up hard enough on shifting your gears. So it's really nice to just know you're in gear or not. So really cool. And this beautiful display, have you seen the 2017, 2018, 2019 model, the Z900? The gauge cluster right there is just kind of ridiculous. This is really nice to see. It starts flashing whenever you want it to. So how do we change that? Well, we're gonna go into the menu to make that happen. We're holding down both of those buttons. We get a whole few displays here, display settings. So this is really nice, guys. Vehicle settings, I'm gonna go ahead and just click this. Shifting lamp is what I was talking about. So at what speed does this start flashing? I swear I've changed this to something a little bit higher, but you guys can just decide what you want on there. A little confusing. All we have is two buttons to navigate this through the screen, so it's a little trial and error, but well, we're gonna go down now, so I'll use the left one. Display, brightness, I have it on max brightness. So, okay, next, date and clock. So we get to decide what time zone we're in right now, what time it is. You can go ahead and change through all of that if you'd like. Today's date is definitely not the 31st. Let's go ahead and change that. So today's actually, it is the 10th. Oopsie. Ooh, how fun and confusing is this? Nice. There we go. Okay, 9, boom, just like that. Boom, bam. Okay, we're back at the screen. Love it. It's easy. This is pretty easy to use. Hey, this is something really cool, guys. Check out this service setting. So I can decide in how many more miles I need an oil change. How cool is that? It'll tell me on the screen when that time comes. So really nice. And looks like in 1,000 miles, basically, I'm due for my next one. So pretty cool. Really cool right there, guys. Don't mind that at all. Okay. And before I go to Bluetooth, units, you can decide, if you're wherever you are. Change it to miles per gallon, miles per hour, blah, 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 Fahrenheit or Celsius. Really cool. Let's get this. All right, so Bluetooth. Okay, so Bluetooth. This is really cool, guys. There's an app that you can get. It's called Rideology, and you can connect your Z900 to it. So check it out. I'm gonna hit this. I'm gonna turn Bluetooth on here, and then I'm also gonna turn on Bluetooth on my phone. I think while I'm recording video, see if we can do that. I've never tried that before. Bluetooth is on. Okay, yeah, pairing just like that to my Samsung. Pretty sweet. Just seeing that is so cool. All right, looks like we want it. It says limited. I don't know how to change that. I want unlimited, but hey, let's check this out. So we're gonna go back to the title screen here. Okay, so we're back in the title screen. Now you can see there's a little Bluetooth icon right there. So nice, you're connected to the Rideology app. If you go into the app, you can see that there's different settings like lean angle, what was your average miles per hour, stuff like that. Just know that app is really buggy and I hate using it, but I don't know, they need to change it. I think it's different on iOS, but with Samsung, it's just a nightmare. So sorry about that if you're an Android user. You can still play around with it a little bit, but it's just interesting. Check this out. So I want to just show you a couple things on here. Total time on the bike since I've reset it. Battery, this is the big one. Guys. My stock battery on the Z900 was total poo-poo. It stopped holding a charge after a while. I ended up just getting a brand new lithium ion battery. This saved me because this told me a lot. I was like, why am I starting in like, 11 volts, and last time was 12, and last time was 12.4, and last time was, see, I'm sitting in a beautiful 13.2. I haven't even started the bike. So really, really nice. Well, I guess it's been a little bit since I've been riding, but you get the picture. So that's really cool. You also have a nice gas gauge here as well, guys. What a great TFT display. Pretty simple to use. I actually have a hard time trying to find my odometer every single time that I'm on here. So pretty ridiculous. I literally have to go into the manual every time for it. So sorry, but hey, this is pretty cool. We showed you the main gist of how to use this TFT display. And last thing we want to go over today is just, hey, over here we have all these settings, so I might as well cover that while we're here, in case you're interested. You can select what mode of power you want. So there's F and there's L. Traction control. You can go up and down on here. So Kawasaki traction control is what that KTRC stands for. I'm on 2, I'm on 3 here now, so that's the max traction you can throw on there. I don't even run that, dude. I like running it off because it just feels better in my opinion. But if I'm gonna go on a ride, a road, I don't know, I'll probably throw on 1 or 2 there just for fun. Okay, what else? Now, check this out. You can check your manual for this too. Look at the rider mode. So if I'm gonna change my rider mode, I'm literally just gonna hold up on this pad right here, on that little button. I'm on rain mode right now. There's road mode, and then there's sport mode. Sport mode is the funnest, but check this out, guys. These preset controls really are like not a deal breaker at all. It just sounds really, really fancy. They're just presets. That's all. If you're familiar with amps and stuff, and like instruments, presets on them. That's all it is. So it's like a quick way to get into it. So watch this. Rider mode would be the same. So if I'm in rider mode, it's basically like the customizing of all those settings that I want. So I can do full power mode, which would be the same as sport, and I can put on traction control 1, which is going to be the same as, and that makes sport mode. Does that make sense? So you can kind of customize it this way. So this is my mode. I just like to keep it here because there's no other presets that are like this. So the old F off mode. We love that. All right, guys. Hey, enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you for tuning in on this video. And I hope this gave you a better understanding how the TFT display works on your Kawasaki Z900. Hey, thanks a lot. Like and subscribe. Appreciate it, guys. Peace out.